Morning. Right, let's get our butts in gear and try and see a sunrise.
Right. Just beautiful wherever you go. Wow. So what we're looking over now is what's called the Alfama district, which is like the old town essentially. Stopped off to have a little snack, and there's peacocks. She's not that bothered. It's early in the morning. So we're enjoying our little walk around the city while it's quiet. It's a beautiful city. Like every single corner you turn, it's just like a pokey little street with some ridiculous amount of character to it. Yeah, I'm enjoying Lisbon so far. We're just going to have a wander about and see what we can find. Okay, just another corner. Down here? Yeah, why not? Even the ruddy floor is pretty. What's wrong with this city?
They changed my name. It wasn't. Thank you.
Yeah, go to the other lookout point. Do you think it's down the nice flat road, or is it up the violently steep road?
Say the violently.
Yeah, most likely. Let's do it. And there we are. In the castle. Let's go and see a castle. It's quite a small city in that you can see everything, like the lift we saw yesterday and the ruined church. Okay, so that's the square. So our street will be up here, and our hostel must be around here-ish. It's awesome. Full of awe. Who lived here?
Portugal.
Oh. The tree is really cool. It's like completely split, but still alive. So what's up with the castle?
Right, so this is Castel de St. George, and it's a national monument. and it was initially a fortification for the Moorish people. And then when Dom Alfonso Henrique conquered Lisbon in October the 25th, 1147, he became the first king of Portugal and made this his castle. Was the royal residence for 13th, 14th and 15th century. Then it became the military barracks for the crown of Spain when Portugal became part of Spain. And then after the earthquake in 1755 that destroyed the church that we went to yesterday, it was rebuilt a little bit more and it became a national monument. And it is what it is now. Yeah, let's go explore.
All the stuff we're going to see in here is items that have been found within the castle walls from archaeological. That's a tricky word. Yeah. Archaeological digs from '96.
It's the Portuguese tradition of using tiles to decorate their houses.
Does it date back to like the 15th century?
Yeah. In the Roman period, because the Romans went everywhere, they used the hilltop for temples and stuff, which they did in other cities around Europe. So yeah, the Romans made their way all the way down here.
They couldn't even make a lintel without carving into it. This bit?
Oh, this is the archaeological site for the palace.
So this is the bit which is 15th century.
It's part of the 15th century,
That's the Iron Age.
Yeah.
Part where they found this is the Moorish.
And they would have all just been built on top of each other because
Yeah.
this is like the best part of the grounds, I guess.
Well, I guess, I mean, the whole castle itself is like the strategical position where it's right on top of the hill.
All of these people in all the different time periods were settled here.
Yeah. It's very interesting to see like a particular period and like all the history it went through to get to this stage.
Now to Alfama.
Yeah, Alfama is pretty old. Pretty old. Pretty and it's old.
It's pretty and it's old.
Yeah. Let's go. Do you want some bananas?
Lá vai o pobre tolinho a cantar pelo caminho, de olhos pregados no chão. Lá vai o pobre tolinho a cantar pelo caminho, de olhos pregados no chão.
A pastry.
Como quem reza e procura nas sombras da noite escura.
It is literally a maze. I love how unique every road is.
Que o pobre louco procura nas sombras da noite escura, na sua tão negra cor.
Wow. Yeah, why
Que o
not?
pobre louco procura nas sombras da noite escura, na sua tão negra cor.
It looks like a sweet croissant, or it looks like brioche croissant.
Yeah, it looks tasty.
With cheese and ham.
Yummy.
And a lemonade.
Yum.
And a pot plant. It's right outside the cathedral. It's lovely. This is nice doing spontaneous things like this. I'm hungry, let's get something. It's always a good thing.
It's really good. Pastels de nata, but also they're so cute. Oh my god. Yummy. Do you want one?
What is that?
That's success.
Look, I mean, I only got one scoop, so it's not as bad.
Okay, we'll get another scoop another time.
Oh yeah?
Pace yourself.
Yeah.
We are back out and we're making our way to Belem district, which is historically the posher district. That, it's going to be quite exciting.
Abrem-se mundos a quem veja, a quem olhe se expandem.
So that's the way to the sea.
The Atlantic.
Yeah, it is. It's so cool, just like walking along here. You can really imagine with some massive gallon ships and all of that going in and out, trading and the ships, and it's just really
Que
cool.
os mandem. E quem vê decide como viver. Decide como viver. Hoje é certeza pura que a nada cede. Hoje é cinzento branco, tela de quem pede.
Is that a bunny or a dog?
That's
It's a bunny. We're back.
A quem olha.
Okay, so apparently that guy travels around with rabbits. At rabbit.travel. I don't know, on socials.
Instagram.
Oh yeah, that's
But
very
That's
cute.
very niche. way of
It's a-
travelling.
Yeah.
Do
It's
we
gotta
need to
be
get
a
a bunny?
pain.
Yeah.
But it's hard enough like looking after me with all my needs.
I saw ice cream earlier, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, we're good.
And now for some history. 1415 that the Portuguese made their first exploration to the city of Sintra in North Africa. They could therefore control all the shipping that went into the Mediterranean. It began with King John, who made that first exploration in the 1400s, which is ridiculous. And then it was passed on to his son to be in charge of the whole exploration thing. And he moved on into what's it called, Africa
And then
and the Indian Ocean. So let's go.
spices.
Poor King John over there never actually made it to India, but the task went to King Manuel after, and he impressed the rest of Europe with their treasures from the worlds that the Portuguese discovered.
Look what I found. So it says here with obviously the trade of ships and stuff, they started to develop highly skilled carpenters and stuff like that. They changed the way ships were built.
Talking about the soldiers who'd go on the India Run, which was the yearly trip or ship that would go to and from India. They would go and man the forts in India. And actually, when we went to Goa, we sat and watched the sunset in a Portuguese forts in Goa, India, which is
It's all coming back around.
it's so nice. I love this map because the knowledge of it is only the coast. They haven't got the rest of it. They've got India, and they've got the Red Sea all the way. So cool. Zanzibar, we've been there. We've also been down here, Cape Town,
And then we went to Goa.
and we've been up here, Goa. It's a terrifying figurehead. It's talking about the end of the Portuguese, their trade presence in these countries. And it was in 1963 it was Guinea, and then Mozambique in 1964. 1974 put an end to the conflict that lasted more than 14 years. That whole room didn't even have any plaques, it just explained exactly what it needed to, which was the trade routes didn't change, just the technology, and the ships just got bigger, faster, and more impressive. To kind of similar ones that we recognise now. And there's some holes in the ship. Oh, right there. This I was not expecting. These are the royal barges. was actually a very good museum. I really enjoyed that, and it's definitely worth a look if you want to. Something that we tend to we want to do when we come to places is go to museums that are relevant to the place that we're in. So when we're in Narvik, we went to the Narvik War Museum and things like that. So it gives you a little bit of history about the place that you are. Come to Portugal, specifically come to Lisbon. You've got to go learn about the explorers and the trade and all of that. Here's Jeronimo's monastery. It is insane and incredible. It was built by levying a 5% tax on spice that came into Portugal, and that's why it looks like that. And it was where the sailors' wives would come to pray for their safe return, which is quite sweet, I guess.
That's very nice.
It's insane. Let's get a bit closer, maybe.
A quem olhe somente pro que deseja, se expandem, dependem de que os mandem. E quem vê decide como viver. Decide como viver. Certeza pura que a nada cede. Hoje é cinzento branco, tela de quem pede. Hoje é certeza pura que a nada cede.
That was fun. It's so cute. We're so rickety though.
I know, I like
After a quick rest, we come out for a nice meal. You look beautiful, by the way. I like your flowiness.
Thanks for dressing up as well.
Yeah, I put jeans on.
Love you.
I didn't bring anything nice. You look gorgeous though. Right, let's do it.
Not a space on there for you.
This is nice. We found food. Well done, us. What'd you get? Genuine Portuguese chicken with peri-peri. Yay, that was successful.
It was good.
The peri-peri sauce, quite good. Good addition to it. You've been out since 7 in the morning?
Yeah.
It's been a good day. Enjoyed it. Let's have a bit of a wander, listen to some lovely street music. This is one of the many places they specialise in flower-shaped ice creams.
Nice. And
Also, yeah.
ice cream burgers. What an ice cream burger.
Maybe. Oh, that's nice.
Look at not a bad spot to finish an ice cream.
What?
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 It's not a bad spot to finish an ice cream.
Another ice cream?
What?
What?
You're such a butt.
It's lovely.
Yeah. I love that so much. Thank you, Lisbon. It's been a lovely second day. You're so
What a mean
handsome.
horse.
Why?
He knocked off that guy's fingers.
This is where I zoom in on exactly what he's talking about.
Horses are dangerous.
Love you. Good night, Lisbon.
Not Lisbon.